yourself and welcome to my channel. We'll be talking about anime otaku related stuff. Today I'm going to speak about Blood, and this video I will try not to spoil many things, but it will probably have spoilers on it. It first aired at July 8, 2013 and ended at September 9 the same year. It is written by Yuki Kodama and it has to be about vampire, supernatural, comedy, action, and it's a seinen. I plan to do a video when I talk about the genres in the anime community, seinen, shoujo, shonen and stuff like that, but this is not the video to talk about those stuff. What I have to say about this is I really enjoyed it. It was so good to watch it, and I will actually grade it now, and I will justify the reason that I grade it. An honest 8. I graded with 8 because I enjoyed it. It was fine. Our protagonist is actually Staz Charlie Blood, who is a vampire and a ruler of the East District of the Demon World or something like that. Something like that. And our boy here is rumored to be one of the most ruthless rulers, a blood-sucking monster that knows no boundaries and has no fears and fears nothing and stuff like that. But honestly, deep down, our boy Staz is nothing else rather than a hardcore otaku like the rest of us. Yes, our boy Staz is just an otaku, a hardcore one, and he's very obsessed with, Japanese culture, everything that has to do with Japan, of course, and he has sworn to himself that he's not going to drink human blood because they've created such a good thing called anime. One day, a human girl and a Japanese girl to the point, Fuyumi Yanagi, is coming to the picture and he's so freaking excited. It's like seeing a child acquiring a new toy or a new puppy. You see him blush, you see him smile, stuttering, and it's so fun too. It was so cute to watch his reaction. But when he was starting to have strange feelings for her, his district got attacked by another district that wanted to expand its boundaries, and around that conflict, even though Staz won at the end, unfortunately Fuyumi Yanagi died and became a wandering ghost. Yes. At that moment, he immediately lost all interest in her and he swore to himself that he is going to make her human again just in order to, satisfy his wild imagination or something like that. Okay, that weird discrimination, human to ghost and then losing interest, not the best one, but it was fun to watch. Very funny, I liked it. Now we have our boy Staz trying to find a way out to turn her back to a human because guilt? No. But he just wants to make her human just to accomplish his wild imaginations. While he is trying to find out a way to bring Fuyumi back to human, he is accompanied by Belle, the portal witch, and the reason that Fuyumi actually got in the demon world in the first place. And we see this wolf guy, which reminds me of Bakugo, the white-haired in One Punch Man, and many other people. But I could say the same thing for Staz because he reminds me of the boy from Blue Exorcist and also from Fire Force. They're technically alike, right? No? Only me? Only I see the similarities? Really? In some point in the series, we are also introduced to his siblings, Liz Tiffany Blood and Braz D. Blood. What I have to say about the parent that named him is that what the hell with the Z's in the end? Seriously, not only do you have 3 names, but you also put all of them to have a Z in the end? Bransley Staz? What the hell, dude? No way, really? I wouldn't do that to my children. Never, ever, never. While we're watching this anime, we see some very serious and nice fights, attacks and stuff, but it was still the one that you think, okay, it does not have an exactly storyline, even though it has a plot. The plot is for, Fuyumi to get back to human and stuff like that. But I do not think it had something more serious to that. I did not see something more seriousness and, being in danger. Staz was just fine and he was accompanied by Wolf and Belle, so he had no problem keeping Fuyumi ghosting safe. One thing that Staz did not like is that he had to maintain Fuyumi's body because if he didn't, she would disappear. And one of the weirdest phrases that he said, it was like, I do not want my blood to be drinking. I much like to drink other people's blood. Why the hell should I be drained out of blood? Because I have to protect her. But he did it, and he wants to make her, Fuyumi, again human. Hopefully he does turn her back to human, because the series ended with 11 episodes and not a second season to be found. Why it did not have a second season? I was so sad that it did not have a second season. I was like, why it did not have a second season? Other kind of anime get a second season. Even Kurapeko cut and not plus an OVA. What the fuck, dude? What the hell? Really? Not creating a second season for Blood Lad? What the hell were you thinking? Why did you do that? It was annoying. Don't do it. It's... I cannot. I'm really angry that it did not have a second season. I'm so angry that it did not have it. I searched for it. I literally searched in the Google search or in the YouTube page too. Where is the freaking second season? And it had none. I was so sad that it did not have one. Why did not have one? Did they think that it's not good enough? I think it's very good. I very much liked it. Why didn't it have a second season? But yes, at least it has a manga, and what I'm trying to do is actually find it and read it. Hopefully I find it sometime soon, because I really want to know what happened. I really just like to think that Fuyumi and Staz just, fall in love with each other, but no, it's a seinen. If we thought that in shonen people do not fall in love, in seinen they never do. But hopefully, I do not know, maybe a god of anime exists there and they actually become a couple. And honestly, I would be content if Fuyumi wouldn't turn to be human and she will remain to be a ghost but live a happily ever after with Staz. I would be happy with it, even though I think Staz wouldn't. But I would 100% be. The reason that I liked it is because when I was looking at Staz, I was like, oh, that's me. That's me, just in male form and not having so many books and figures, because unfortunately I don't have the money to buy all the stuff. I'm poor. But he was just a leader of the Eastern District of the Demon World, meaning that he was quite rich, very rich, and he had the potential to buy everything he wanted because he can just simply afford it. But aside from that fact, it was so cute. He even had those dark bags under his eyes, which would easily be said for all the otakus out there that do not sleep at night and just was serious. I don't do that, honestly, because I think that my sleep is important, but I can watch 48 episodes a day. Don't ask me how I do it. I still regret that I did it. The consequences were heavy as hell. I was so tired. In the next day, I was sleeping for 11 hours. Half a day almost. That's how grave the results were. I'm not going to do it. But I'm still watching anime. I did not like Fuyumi's character. I mean, she did not have a personality even. She was just standing there acting like a cute ghost, I think. She did not do anything else. I really don't like characters that, don't do anything. Probably that's the reason that I did not put it 9, because she exists there and she's just literally useless. I liked the design of hers, how cute she acts sometimes, but the fact that she is useless and she really does not help them at all, I did not like. Sorry. A character that I really hated was not Wolf, but it was Belle. I don't know, I could not trust her. I could not even bring myself to trust her. I felt that she is evil. I don't know why, I just could not understand her. I felt that I'm going to be killed if I let my guard down, and yes, that's the reason I could never ever like her. Wolf was just a nice pet dog for me. I did not say that. You did not hear me saying that he was a pet dog. He's not. I mean, he's not. Aside from Staz, the character that I really liked was Liz. Look at that little cute girl. She's the guardian of the gates of hell. Oh, How can that a cute girl have such a strange occupation? Anime logic. I don't know why. I really don't. Another character that I can never trust is his brother Braz. So in total, the anime is an 8 for me, not because it sucked, it's not amazing, it's very nice. I would recommend it to my friends, definitely. Will I rewatch it? I don't have time to rewatch this kind, but I would definitely recommend it. And oh my god, why did not he have a second season? Really now? Other anime have. But probably is going to be in the huge list of very good anime that did not have a second season, together with No Game No Life. Doom for me to. Guys, really. When they actually publish an anime in order to make it a trailer, I'm like, you're forcing me to read the manga, aren't you? Probably I'm going to read the manga. I don't have the patience to wait, and literally, 7 years have passed. Probably not the second season will be aired, and I'm like, why? Why the hell are they doing it? It's so sad when you see an anime such as good as this and not getting second season. Angry. Very hungry. I had no problem with that. For a 2013, typical 2013 actually. The voice acting perfect. I liked it. It was very nice. Animation fine, like I told you. English dub, I haven't heard it. I don't know. I cannot say. 11 episodes. Not enough to satisfy me, dude. Not enough. I needed more. And when I saw the 11th, I'm like, wait, where is the 12th episode? I was so focused that every anime has 12, 24, and you know, that kind of typical numbers. Not 11. I never thought that an anime can have 11 episodes, but it had. Blood. Why? It may be seem mean for me to actually grade an 8, but I take consideration everything, and when I say everything, and then I actually grade the anime. And when I say that, it's very hard for me to put a 10 in an anime. So freaking hard. I do not know why. I feel like if I put a 10, I think of the anime way too much and like it does not deserve a 10. For me, there are so few anime that deserve a 10. 9 for me is actually the biggest one that I can give, and it's very hard for me to give so big scores to an anime. That's why for me 8 is actually a pretty decent one. Unfortunately, the same can be said for the ones that I did not like. I cannot really put it 1 or 2. I start from 3. I do not know if that's a good thing, but I start from 3. In that case, I take consideration the animation, the art, the work the animators and the voice actors and the designers, the scenario graphics, and all the other people that worked in anime actually took and actually graded. That's the reason I never score anime lower than 3 or 4. It seemed to be I am too kind or I'm too mean. I just cannot grade them too badly or too good because I feel that, you know what? Okay, for the ones that are very nice for me, if I grade them too much, I'm like, really? Does it deserve a 9 or a 10? And I'm really questioning. And that's why I'm trying to always find faults. And the reason that in Blood I have found faults because Fuyumi does not have a personality. I did not trust Belle. I did not like her. Very nice fight scenes, not enough to satisfy me. 11 episodes, not enough to satisfy me. Opening, I did not like it. Sorry. Minus point for the opening story. Lee's occupation freaking weird. The way that the father actually or the mother named the children also weird. Why would you name them Staz? But then I remember the one that is the father of those characters is the mangaka. Sorry, Yuki Kodama, I'm really saying those bad things about you. I'm really sorry. But in total, anime, design, arts, everything, fine. Voice acting, fine. I had no problem with anything of those, but like I told you, it's very hard for me to score them better than 8. I literally have only 5 or 10 anime in all of these things that I have seen that either 9 or 10 in that 10 anime that I have just told you. Half of them might be a 9 or a 10. You understand how difficult for me to grade a 10 is. Probably I have graded 10 in Ghibli movies because Spirit Away was for me a 10. Spirit Away was fun for me. I really loved it. It was a 10. And the reason that I'm sounding so apologetic now is because I really enjoyed Blood, but when it was the time for me to score it, my hand and my mind could not actually rate it as a 9. because I was like, it's not 9, it's lacking something, a second season. But but yes, I could not grade it bigger than 8. If it had an 8.5, I would score it like that, because it's not an 8, but it's not a 9 either. Okay? It's between that. Why doesn't have my anime list a half score point? I'm really questioning that. This was the end of today's video. Thank you all so much for actually being here all this time. I really appreciate you guys. And if you liked it even a little tiny bit itchy, please subscribe and put a like. It means the world to me, and I really hope I see you guys soon. I don't do only reviews, I also do some blind reaction. If you're interested, please check them out, and it would mean the world to me if I see you guys next time. So hope to see you soon. Bye.